Day 11. Good morning, guys. The one goal for today, is going to be to get as many listings done on this freaking computer as I can, and also take a half day so I can catch up on life stuff. We've really been neglecting stuff around the house because of this challenge. You know, we've been pouring a lot into this and we've been neglecting the house stuff, so that needs to happen today for sure. Like I said, though, we're going to see how much we can get done on the computer. We're definitely not going to source today. We're only going to do computer listings and photos. So let's just see where we end up, you know, somewhere around maybe noon or 1. I also just want to note we're at 778 listings, and I would like this to say somewhere over 800, which is actually the most we've ever had in the store, period. There's a definite possibility I underpriced this Carhartt jacket that we got alongside of the tan Carhartt jacket that is 100% vintage. This one's actually vintage too, and I had it listed for 60. Probably should have listed it up because I got an offer almost immediately for 48 bucks and I took it. But guys, we got to remember that we are trying to recoup this money as quickly as possible so we can spend more money on more goods for the rest of the challenge. We got to remember, some of the money all the time, not all of the money some of the time. These Nike dry fit pants make listing 802. Like I said, the most we've ever had in the store. Go me, yes. So speaking of stuff that I just sold a pair of Nike dry fit joggers, and they are in a new SKU number, which means that they are somewhere in these freaking grocery bags. Ugh. I'm just not looking forward to trying to find this. Okay, but regardless, we have our new bags in, so that's good. So we can at least put it in a bag whenever we do find it. So that's cool. But yeah, we got our new bags in finally. So aside from the thing that I just mentioned and the Carhartt jacket, we sold two other things that we have sourced and listed through this series. One is another pair of Adidas track pants. Those sold for more money. Those sold for $14 with $8.49 in shipping. And then this is a Polo Ralph Lauren basic crew neck hoodie, and this sold for, I don't even know, 14 bucks maybe, I don't know. This one sold for $18 with $8.49 in shipping. So heck yeah, let's freaking go. Stuff that we've sourced and listed all in the same go. Not sure why the heck I'm sweating doing this, but I guess it's just the monotony of like doing the same thing repetitively over and over. But we got our bags in. We have everything bagged up now. Huge thank you to Zesty, my dear Zesty, for coming down here at like 9 o'clock at night and helping me bag all of these up. Such a huge relief to have this done and moving forward, knowing that we're going to have enough bags for all the clothing that we have left. A couple things that I want to mention. We are at 437 in the SKUs. So that means we have about 40 items that are bagged and tagged that do need to be done on the computer. We did not do any picture taking today, or else we would have, you know, 68-ish bagged and tagged that needed to be listed. But I feel like everything's kind of catching up. Obviously, I know, guys, that because we took a break today from sourcing and from taking photos, it is going to hurt us in our goal. But sometimes you just need to take days and do things around the house. You can't just neglect them all forever and just only worry about your job. But anyway, guys, I'm going to put this inside the box. I'm actually going to clear some space either tomorrow morning, maybe tonight. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Probably not, but yeah, we'll probably take care of that in the morning, clear a couple more shelves off, and it should be just enough space to get done, at least close to done with this challenge. But anyway, enough rambling. Good night, guys. I will see you guys in the next video or the next morning. I don't even know. Bye. Good morning, guys. Day 12 of the clothing only series, guys. I feel okay. I'm just gonna say I feel the most tired I have felt in this series, not because of what we've been doing with reselling every day, but because we did so much yard work yesterday. I am zonked out. So I'm gonna muster up some energy, get through this bins run, because we have to go. We absolutely have to go to stay on top of things. We do have enough clothing to, you know, take off a day, which is what we did yesterday. And yeah, I want to get some stuff done. I want to basically get our entire day done, A to Z, no skipping around, no nothing of that, no, like, you know, cutting a little short, you know, on either the pictures or on the computer listings, which the computer listings, I have to admit, I feel like they're the easiest, but for some reason I've been cutting out on them. Maybe it's because they're the easiest that I'm like, I'll just do 5 more tomorrow on top of what I need to do. I don't know. Either way, let's get to the bins. Let's get some more good stuff. Realize on the way here that I have my flip-flops on. And I never wear my flip-flops to the bins. Like, if I'm trying to get stuff done at the bins, I'm wearing shoes, I'm digging, I need that extra, you know, support and grip. So I guess we're gonna see what happens with that. Anyway, got my gloves. Let's go get in line. I believe this is trip number 10 to the bins, because we had 2 days off from sourcing and we went twice on one day. So I think this is number 10. This is day 12. The person that was digging next to me was like, there's glass in here. So we were going to throw that away. There is a whole stack of jeans here that look really decent. I took a couple pairs of Levi's out for sure. Let's see. I don't know what that brand is. There might be a lot of homework going on today with all of these different jeans that are in here. But yeah, so far I'm feeling 50-50. I know there's a vintage Fighting line. I think it's a sweatshirt or a long sleeve shirt somewhere in there, so that's cool. I saw the Carhartt logo. Let's go. This is actually fire resistant too. That's kind of cool. I didn't know Carhartt made fire resistant stuff. So this is a nice little, like, you know, work uniform. Obviously it's a little shredded, but that's what somebody else is going to use it for. They're going to use it for a work uniform too, so hopefully they won't care. What else is in here? I found it like right here. Give me like a couple more of those, please. Give me a couple more. What is this? Costume? Okay. Just a couple more. Alright, I don't think it's gonna happen, guys. Don't think it's gonna happen. What is this? Hyde Park? No. I don't know if this is just happenstance, but every time, I swear, I start all the way over in the corner in the bins that are closest to the door, and then I come over to the very opposite corner, like over here, and I keep finding good stuff every time I come over here. Like, I should just start in this corner every time. I think that's what Marcus does. Not even lying. In the past 1.25 bins, I've probably put a solid 6 to 7 items in here, and like, they're all really solid. They're all really, really solid. Tim over here thinking he's funny, making the contributions. Man. This is definitely a first for me. North Face pants. Like, they're kind of like nice and lightweight, you know, meant for, you know, hiking or, you know, sort of an outer layer if you're like in the deep outdoors or something like that. Cool. I bet these are pretty good money. Just strolling along and see this box inside of a clothes bin and the sweet Niagara Falls ashtray. It's definitely early. It's definitely early. It's I don't know, it's just got a cool feel to it. I think we can get $5 to $10 out of this at the booth for sure. I'm taking it. It's right in front of me. All right, guys, this is not cheating. All right on time. It is 11:45. We've spent 45 minutes roughly digging, and yeah, that'll hopefully get us out of here at about 2 hours. Let's get to work. We've been pretty on time with our processes. It always seems to be the same roughly, and I'm okay with that. I definitely was on the money with these North Face pants. Really good sell-through rate for stuff like this. So there was, I think, 900 listed and like 650 or close to 700 sold. We had $10 on a bid, $30 best offer accepted with free, 23 with 8, and 20 with 8. Oh, there's another one, 27 free. So pretty good stuff right here. Finally came across some Rock Revival jeans in the bins, and this has been a while since I've done this, but I came across some. These are the Stefan Skinny. I know you guys can't really see that, but only one has sold in the last 90 days. Only 9 listed too. So I'm really on the fence about these. I think they're just too small of a size to really garner any attention. So these are gonna go in the maybe pile underneath the cart while we figure out the rest. Another new brand for myself. This is called Nature Backs. This is a long sleeve in particular, but over 100% sell-through rate on just the search of Nature Backs shirt. So that includes short sleeve and long sleeve, but over 100% sell through. There was like 32 listed and like 46 sold. So we're gonna go ahead and grab this up. This isn't a huge college, but the Illini in Illinois are pretty dang well known. And this is so vintage. Look at that jerseys tag right there. Look at that. Bam. 2XL. It's just got the look to it. It's just got the right amount of fade. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on what we're gonna get for this, but I want to say between 20 and 40 bucks easily. Very unfortunately, we only have 21 items in here. I'm going to lightly peruse the rest of the bins and see if I can get some stuff. If we come up a little short, that's fine, because we've been over on some days recently, and that should make up for it. Actually, what we can do is head over to the throwback area. Maybe we can get something good there. There were definitely some potential ones, but nothing. We're getting the heck out of here. I'm just gonna chalk it up to, you know what, we'll just get better next time. So I got my 28 pictures done, but I did not get my computer listings done, my 28 computer listings done. I, yet again, went against my own advice and was up here late, just starting on it late and not reaching the finish line. I only got 22 items done. We're at a grand total of 811. It would be higher, obviously, if we, you know, it would be higher with 22 because of what we left off on the last set of clips. But we keep selling stuff, which is a good problem to have. So, you know, that's fine. I think we will eventually hit 1,000 listings or get very close to it. And that's all that matters to me at this current moment. I definitely want to catch up though. I just need a day where I just mash the heck out of computer side of listings. And I think that's going to be tomorrow. So tomorrow, probably going to go source in the morning and then just rock it out. So with that being said, goodbye to day 12, guys. Good morning, guys. It is day 13. We're here at the bins. Of course we're at the bins. This is the least excited I've ever been this whole entire journey to be here. I just really don't want to be here, and here's why. Guys, I have a confession to make. I went garage sailing, and it was really good. Oh my gosh, guys. Let's just take a look at what we got today. Garage sailing, this is insane. My initial plan was to go to 2 sales in the morning, and I did exactly that on Saturday. Also, ignore all that stuff over there that's waiting to be listed while we're doing our clothing challenge. But I was like, 2 sales, let's just see what happens. First sale, I find this album, Diamond Head, Borrowed Time. Apparently this is like a $40 to $50 album. We got this for $1. They had 5 VHS for $1, so I went ahead and picked up 5 recorded TV VHS. There was a whole bunch of stuff on there. There was like Black Crowes, Guns N' Roses, some other stuff in there, but you know, couldn't pass it up, you know, 5 for $1. Then I saw these Sennheiser headphones. I've actually sold a pair of these before. These are the HD 280 Pros. They do have some damage on the cups here, which I think you can buy replacement cups for these if I'm not mistaken. If you can't, either way, they'll still sell for a few bucks just because of the name Sennheiser. I've said this before on the channel, guys. If you find anything Sennheiser, pick it up. It's always good stuff. It's top tier. Found this sealed Western Digital Passport external hard drive, sealed. This is a 4 terabyte right here, and these went for like, I think they comped out at like 50 or 60 bucks, something like that. And then I also have a Behringer, this is a pretty solid name. It's not super high tier in audio equipment, but this little ampliphone, not amplifier, headphone amplifier, brand new in box. This wasn't too crazy. This was like 20 or 30 bucks. So I went ahead and I bought all this stuff, not the albums down here, but the album on top here for 8 bucks. I go and I see this guy grabbing a bunch of tapes, and I'm like, man, I probably missed out on some good ones. I went back over there really quick after he was done just to see, and he didn't open one of the cassette little carrying cases that they had, basically. And I ended up getting Def Leppard, Black Crowes, Poison, Metallica, Scorpions, Led Zeppelin, Ozzy, Robert Plant, Warrant, Fleetwood Mac, Van Halen, more Led Zeppelin, all for 3 freaking bucks, guys. 3 bucks for this whole stack. Oh yeah, ZZ Top as well. I was super stoked. All of these cassettes right here, these are at least $4, $5 cassettes a piece in the booth all day, every freaking day. So super happy to grab those. But this is not even the best part of the entire haul. So then I go to this other sale that was just locally advertised. It wasn't even on Garage Sale Finder. And I found some really solid vinyl, not super crazy or anything. Jimmy Spears, found 2 copies of the Isle of View. Steve Miller Band, Neil Young here, 10cc, got some Steely Dan, 2 copies of Steely Dan, Rolling Stones, and yep, that was the one that we were first found. But yeah, just some solid stuff for the booth. I don't know if we'll sell any of this on eBay. Maybe 1 copy of Steely Dan here, because I've sold this one before, I think for like 10 or 15 bucks or something like that. But this one's really clean, so yeah, we might go ahead and throw that one up. But as we're leaving, I had to ask, you got any old video game stuff? And this is what they pulled out. Behold, another super duper solid NES score. The craziest thing about this score is it was like not even an eighth of a mile away from our best NES score ever. Go back and watch that episode. I don't even remember what number it is, but oh my gosh, we scored so huge on NES stuff one summer, 2 summers ago, I think, maybe last summer, I can't remember. Go back and watch that episode, but this rivals it a little bit. The first thing I saw whenever they opened the box was this Legend of Zelda right here. So good. I mean, it is in really good condition. I mean, there's a little bit of tear on the top there, but otherwise it is really, really solid. This right here, I was like, yes, this is going to make this deal worth it. We also got Excite Bike, which is pretty good money. I think I might actually keep this one because I just love Excite Bike and it's just such a classic game. And then of course Pac-Man down there, which is pretty decent as well, but it's a little torched on the box. Of course, your NES. We got all the hookups right here. They actually gave us a Super Nintendo hookup, which is kind of funny. But yeah, all the hookups right here. Nothing too crazy in here. There was Ice Climber 5-screw, which is pretty solid. That was like 20-ish bucks. A lot of other like filler stuff that will like go in the booth for $4 or $5. We did get Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, which is always a very solid game. In pretty decent shape. It just needs to be cleaned. And that was really it, aside from like super insane stuff. We also got We're in Time as Carmen San Diego, not Where in the World. That was kind of a neat box. Not worth a ton of money, but the thing is we only spent 75 bucks for everything here. I couldn't beat that. I mean, even just the Zelda alone is going to get more than that back, making everything else pure profit. So yeah, I want to be at home listing this stuff, but we're here going to go through the motions and see what we can get. This day might be saved. Might be saved by this. I don't know. We'll see. We'll look more into that in a second. All right, TCU, decently followed college. It doesn't have Made in USA tag, but that tag definitely looks old to me, and it just looks like an older design. So definitely gonna go ahead and snag this. Got some American Eagle, got some Adidas, got some BS. It's all fun and games today, I guess. I don't know. I'm just in such a just whatever mood after this morning. So I'm just going with it today. Whatever, what happens, happens. If we don't find 28 pieces, I'm not gonna let it upset me because we got a lot of fire at home. to list. So these denizens can do okay depending on what they are. Take that. Well, I'm just digging and digging, and I quite frankly don't want to see another pair of American Eagle pants ever again. I just want to look at the video games that I got this morning. That's all I want. But okay, I was gonna say these were good condition American Eagle jeans or pants, but we'll check those out a little further. Okay, I'm done. I am at the point where I just want to go through this. I want to get the heck out of here. I want to get lunch. I don't know. I feel like 55-60% sure about most of the stuff in here. So the majority, but we'll see what happens. American Eagle super soft flannel, but with the hood, I was like, the hoods aren't in anymore. Nobody's buying this stuff. Over 100% sell-through rate, not by much. I mean, it was like 20 listed, 25 sold. So decent size and a medium. Probably gonna go ahead and grab this one. These are Duluth Flex Fire Hose pants, and even ripped up like this, I've seen comps go for roughly $20. So we're definitely gonna go ahead and grab these. Great size too. So our Incubus shirt was not quite vintage, guys. 2009, but it's getting there. It's getting close. Still, I think that, you know, it's definitely got the sweatiness that people like, and Incubus has a huge following. I mean, who doesn't like Incubus? They're a really likable band. I think this will fetch 20 to 25 bucks. Well, barring any throwbacks that I find down the lane over there, we only have 17 today. And again, like I said, I don't care. We're gonna make up for this on another day. We also do have some clothing that is sitting in Zesty's car that I need to get out, so that can also make up for it. And we've also had days where we've gone over too, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm also just not in the headspace to find more, except for throwbacks. No throwbacks, but I did find this new open box model car. And if you guys don't know, model cars, they really do well, especially if they're iconic cars like a 67 Goodwill. We're definitely taking that. All right, 17 clothing items and one regular general merchandise item for $27.59. Let's get it all packed up. Let's go eat. I'm freaking hungry. I also haven't said it once this series, but just a reminder, don't be a fart. Return your car. After we got home and ate lunch, after that busy morning, I rewarded myself with a nap. So if you guys are doing something similar, if you guys are at this level of daily work and grind, do yourself a favor and treat yourself to a nap, okay? I'm allowing you, okay? But we are here working on our listings, and we're just kind of plugging along. I just had the thought, though, that I think this is the easiest thing of the daily grind to push off, because it is so easy. Like, it's just like, I'll only, you know, I'll do 22 and I'll just push the other 5 off till the next day or whatever. But today we are determined to I want to get 40. That's the goal. 40 listings up today on the computer. I don't think we're going to take any photos today. We're going to save that for tomorrow and just kind of have a more chill day. But I will update you guys and let you know how far I got. All right, we're sitting at 830 listings. Again, I know that doesn't sound like a lot. Like, we've been listing for the last, I don't know, maybe almost 2.5 hours now. And we've been selling a lot. We just sold a lot of 5 items, a lot of 5, almost all vintage, 1 modern piece. But we'll talk more about that tomorrow. We'll also talk more about how much we've made thus far, because I feel like the sales from the last video have dramatically increased. So we've taken a nice dent out of what we have spent. So I'm excited to talk about that. But for now, day 13 is over.